My name is Felix Candela Outeriño. I was born on January 27, 1910 in Madrid, Spain. There, I did all my academic training. When I was deciding what career to take, I wanted something that involved what was I passionate about that time, which was sports. And I wanted to devote myself to something I really enjoyed. However, taking into account my outstanding knowledge and ease of understanding in math and physics, several people I know recommended that I take a career what would be more in line with those areas. One day, while talking to a close family friend, I described a great interest in a career of architecture. And from there on, I looked for many things related to it. In 1927, I got accepted in the Technical School of Architecture of Madrid, graduating with a title of architect in 1935. During this, I had the opportunity to excel at sports such as skiing and rugby. I continued my studies at the Royal Academy of Fine Arts of San Fernando, and in 1938, I managed to get the Count of Cartagena scholarship. But unfortunately, the outbreak of the Civil War made it impossible for me to take since I was part of the Popular Republican Army as chief engineer. During the war, in 1939, I decided to go into exile in Mexico, where I had the opportunity to meet my first wife, Elida Martin. And because of this marriage, in 1941, I obtained the Mexican nationality. I started my career in a professional way in the city of Acapulco, Guerrero, designing several houses and hotels. Together with Fernando and Raúl Fernández Rangel, I founded a construction company called Cubiertas Ala. The culminating point of this company was when we were able to carry on and develop the project of the Sport Palace in Mexico City, a project that began on the occasion of the Olympic Games that would be in 1968. In 1953, I began to be a professor at the Faculty of Architecture of the National Autonomous University of Mexico, UNAM. I carried out 1,439 more projects in Mexico, of which 896 came to life. Among them, El Gran Casino de la Selva, located in the city of Cuernavaca, Morelos, among many others. After 20 years of hard professional work, in 1961, I decided to focus more on the teaching side, and decided to take the opportunity to teach seminars and courses at Harvard University in the US. I finished the facet because my wife died in 1962. But in 1968, I married with Dorothy Davis, who was American, and that is how I emigrated to the USA in 1971, to spend the rest of my days there with my second wife and sharing my knowledge with the younger ones, teaching at the University of Illinois in Chicago. In 1978, I became a USA citizen with 3 nationalities. Years later, I started together with my college, José María Tomás Llavador, and the engineers Alberto Domingo and Carlos Lázaro, the project of l'Oceanography, an aquarium located in the city of Valencia, Spain. Unfortunately, I couldn't finish the project due to many ailments in my body of cardiac indices. So I had to return to Raleigh, North Carolina. I was admitted to Duke Hospital and I died on December 7, 1997.